Hopefully this is working properly. How come I can't see that I'm already live? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? I hope you can. So, wait, do we have audio? Me turn on. So that while we're playing, you can hear it. Yeah. Actually get a lot of I'm not sure if I'm coming out to anybody. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. I'm just checking what I look like using my phone. See if it actually changes the mode. I don't know if it changes if you can see me in layout. Yeah. So if you're watching and you don't see me very well, just let me know. Oh my. If, as you can see, it expired. I was working so hard on that. Damn. Oh well. I gotta figure something out. I really don't like working on things that don't really work out. So gotta check out if this works. That's a good thing. So I try to avoid tasks on the neighborhood derby to expire, but sometimes it does. So as much as you can, avoid those. So they actually have a yard sale right now. I love yard sales because I do have a lot of stuff that I want to sell. I just finished my shift actually. So usually after work, because I'm a little bit stressed out these days. I want to crochet more, but I kind of hit my slump after I made a lot of doll dresses. So if you can see closely, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I always put it, if I can, I just put 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So because a lot of tasks for Hayday requires you to make like 18 of something. So in my case, the more plots that I had, oh wait, that was a mistake. The more plots I had, I extended it to 10 plots. So each plot will give you 2, right? Hello guys. So once you have enough plots, because I'm now level 84, I made it into 10 plots. So now every time I do something or make something, it makes 20. So it's more than the 18 that I need, but I put in like 10 of each. So all of immediately once that is done, I have 20 of something, right? So if I only do if I'm not doing reading, right? If I'm about to leave the game because I have to go to sleep or I'm doing something else, then usually if you see this only has 9, right? So if you have enough plots, just put 9 in like 3 rows, like 1 2 3 and then 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. So anyway, so you'll get 9 plots together, right? So once it's done, it will give you 18. So these ones, I extended them to 10 because I have more space and I have more plots. But when I'm still starting out, I'll show you later in my lower level um, lower level accounts that I already finished this one. So what I do for county fairs, which is my favorite thing to play, is I actually okay, I'm checking if my audio is working on my phone. So I make sure that I remove the things that I don't have any yet. So I always do a mass make when I am doing something, but we have this neighborhood thing which takes up so much time because as your level is higher, it will ask you to do crazier things. So always be making something. So the one thing that you need to do is to just grow your barn and your silo. And the way that I did that is I actually mined my baby farms. So every time there's enough. So the fun thing about the neighborhood um, thing is you can get these 2 production things going. So if you can max out your um, feed mill so that you can make a lot of stuff all at once. So that's one thing that I grew first. And do not dismiss um, the farm events like this one. The farm pass events, I always check it out. What do I need to do? So this one, I need to wait for. Oh, here we go. So I try my best to complete my farm pass goals because there's really a lot of stuff in here that you can get. I don't get the premium version because I have more than one account and that's just gonna cost me way too much. Way too much. It's kind of cute to see them walking around, but you know, someone in my old neighborhood used to get the premium one and we would always get the diamond from that person, so it's pretty cool. So if you're in a neighborhood that has a generous person who does the premium pass, it's very good for your team. I got kicked out of that neighborhood not because of bad behavior or whatever, but during the holiday season I couldn't play for a couple of days and I guess I missed the memo. So I got into a really nice one, a really nice new one, so people are very helpful here. Uh, Always be making cheese and butter, like all the time, as much as you can, and lots 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 of cream. So I really grinded as much as I could so I can get broccoli. I don't know why. It's cute. So there's a new event. I already got the stuff from last week, and I also try to focus on getting the rare decorations first. And then I save up as much as I can because I want to just collect them. And then I collect these as well. These ones and these ones and the puzzles. Everything else expansion permit. Actually, everything is useful, so just make sure that when you're doing the county fair or the events, just max out all the way to the max goal. So this is what I've been getting yesterday, 2 days ago. We are now on day 3, so there's 6 days. So that's why I'm maxing it out. So let's see what event. So we have yard sale. So snowy cabin, I don't actually want to change, because if you look at my house, it's so cute, right? And obviously I'm out of coins because I bought the fondue pot. So I'm a little behind on my buildings. I am one building behind. So the next one is the bath kiosk, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buildings to go. But it does take a while to get to the last building because the milkshake bar is level 124. This is 119, 114, 110, 109, 106, 103, 99, 94, 91, and 87. So there's kind of, you need to increase the space. So always try to check what are, I always note down. So I open a notepad on my computer or on my phone, and then I do the math of how many do I need to increase to upgrade the level of my barn and my silo. So I need 33 bolts. I can't do math in my head, sorry. So I need 55 planks. And then for the tape, I need 13. No, 44. Sorry. So 44 tape. And for the silo, you don't really actually need to do this counting anymore, because on top of your barn or silo, it's gonna show like the green arrow if you already have the the adequate number of necessary items. Wait, is this still the barn? Yeah, silo, sorry. So we got nails. My silo is a little less improved, upgraded, sorry. So I need 43 nails, 41 screws, and then 50 wood panels. So I also checked, because I already upgraded, I've already extended my farm, the first part to the max. And then so I'm carving out this part. So I am currently targeting these trees and whatever, because over here there's just a lot of smaller plots which someone would aim for, right? For in my case, instead of aiming for those smaller plots, you should aim for the ones that have decorations first, and or can lead to more decorations, so that you can just take them all out first. So there's no, wait, why is there a follower goal thing? I do not have a follower goal. Let me remove that. It's kind of in the way. Okay, that was weird. I did not see that one. What's new? Good new design. I don't actually want. I don't actually have a firewall girl. Okay. Anyway, let's cancel that one. Sorry. So, where was I? Yeah. Ooh. I actually don't play that aggressively because playing Hayday is just for relaxation. For me, I'm only gonna play for a few hours. And nobody is giving me tea leaves. So one of the oh wait, I forgot to request for tea leaves. I was like waiting for tea leaves to come and they were not coming because I did not request them. Dumb. So when you're about to leave your farm because you're kind of done playing for the day, or you gotta go be an adult. Ooh, I got grapes, bro. I'm gonna. So sometimes the reason why I have these small spaces on the corner is I do want to grow things more in that corner that is a little bit removed from everything else. So it's kind of like a growing. I'm gonna grow a vineyard in the corner because sometimes stuff take a long time. So that one takes a. Ooh. Okay, so those that take a few hours. You don't. I don't do anything strategically in this game. It's just you should have fun. If it's not fun for you, I haven't. I usually play games that are easy to play. I don't like to have a difficult time when playing. And I don't actually I don't do a lot of the truck orders unless I have those support because at the beginning you can ask people to help you, right? Cargo is taking a while. Let me check this part first. So if there's no valley task for catching anything, I don't do it. So here, gotta catch some fish. So I kind of ran out of stuff because I ran out of bait because there's a lot of catch a fish tasks. So one of the things that so while I was extending my farm, I also made it a point to extend my fishing area, expand the fishing area as much as I can. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. 10 spots. The reason is there's a lot of derby tasks that are related to fishing. And so since this is my main account, I extended the fishing spots as much as I could interchangeably with. So I already upgraded the lobster and the ducks up to 4 spots. That's the most comfortable that I am in producing something, duck feathers and lobsters, because sometimes if you have too many spots in the machine, the production machine, it's not really being used, so it's kind of a waste of coins at that point. So I only use the special baits, the lures, not baits, sorry. I only use these lures, the purple lure, the gold, the blue, and the green, when there is a derby task. So the reason why I fish a lot is because of diamonds as well. So I pretty much caught all the sizes that I needed for the fish. So let's see if anything happened here. So the difficult thing about doing town tasks for your derby is there sometimes it's just very specific, and then so I need to get so I don't have those yet. I'm growing the tea for that. Tomato soup. So just always identify the ingredients and just grow them and make them so that you'll be able to make as much as you can. As you like always work on your machines, especially for machines that have not reached coffee. For some reason, this machine is a B2 upgrade to like level up. I've been making stuff on this thing, but look at it. The longest one is like 5 minutes. 15, sorry. For my level. So the next one is at level 88. So it's gonna take a while. Alright, so they always ask me for things I don't have. So it's really stressful for me. So this thing, fresh pasta, make a lot of it. Just make a lot of it. Like just leave it there and make a lot of it. You're gonna need it when you make pasta items. And so I just make them randomly. Since they just use wheat and eggs, it's easy enough for me to make. So especially for county fairs, you just make as many of whatever you don't have. And then because of the neighbor task, it's a little bit difficult because I have to make sure that I have enough of something. But the goal is to not have a 0 of something. But it's hard to grow tomatoes. So that's why I have other farms. Okay, so yeah. Always check your truck, your valley if it's done. Check what tasks you're supposed to do. So let me check if I fed my goats. I'm always doing a lot of things. And these are sheep, not goats, but let's feed them anyway. Don't have to gather all of them. It's just I prefer to gather all of them first. And before you leave your farm, feed as many animals as you can. Because when you come back, you just have to gather what they have. So unfortunately, I don't have any big feed. And I forgot to make them, so. And then always check your, what do you call that thing? Honey. This one takes a little bit longer. These are my squirrels. They give me peanuts. Just keep making things. So I grew a lot. I already have quite a bit of a selection of animals. And you can get them by using vouchers. Right now, they have a new thing. You can see if it's grayed out, you don't have enough. So before I had to check and count and whatnot. Now I don't. So it means I can get these retriever and this pincher puppy. I don't have enough of this chick voucher, so that's why you need to work hard on um events because it's gonna come out. See? This one, chick voucher. But it's like 400 of that points. So you gotta make sure that you get enough. So I always check just in case if I haven't put anything on it. So if they're sleepy and you wake them up, they give you something. But each stall, like, you need to have 3 animals in that thing before it can give you something. So I thought, like, before, if I just have one of that will be enough. And it didn't give me anything, so I was annoyed. And so finally, when I got like 3 of something, I was like, damn, it was giving me the items. There you go. See? So I was like, okay, I got you. So there you go. Donkeys have the shortest time. If you can say that. Sometimes they don't give you anything. Which is weird. I'm like, girl, there it is. Delay lang pala. Ala ko may glitch na eh. So yun. If you don't have enough, don't force yourself to get more kasi pwede mo naman silang bigyan later. So what I do is I just gather a lot of milk and bacon and I don't randomly make stuff with them because I feed them to the animals. And so for the birds, sorry, I forgot to show you the birds. For the birds, I usually give blueberries. So I was really happy when they said that blueberries would be available for feeding the birds because it is really useful for me. So I don't have enough wheat because I'm not growing them right now. So I usually buy them. If I have them on my phone, if I have my baby farms with a lot of those, then I use them. So I also buy panels and other stuff. But why buy if you can harvest, right? So I'm gonna show you how I harvest from my baby farms. So, but before we do that, let me just check my town first. So I don't have a lot of yeah, I already have 4 of these for some reason. No, 2 giraffes or 3 giraffes, I'm not sure. They don't really show up a lot. Yeah, so I have 2 giraffes. This one is Papa Chan, this is Chanyoli, this is Pecuni, this is a brown elf calf. I haven't named it yet. Shimini. This one is Kai, and this one is... Do I not have a Suho yet? I wanna make him Suho. Suho-chan. Suho bro. So obviously I'm naming my animals after EXO. So if you haven't listened to EXO Crown, so I'm gonna put my Christmas decorations. I was like, where am I gonna put all of these Christmas decorations? They're like giving me, they're annoying me. So since I don't have any polar bears yet and stuff that needs to go to this one, I just dumped all of the I just dumped all of the cute stuff here, so yes. Okay. Not sure if I should. Oh, the screen orientation cannot be changed once you are. Anyway, since I'm not doing, I'm still waiting for things to. I'm a towner, so when you say you're a Hayday towner, it means you're actively playing the town part of the game. And initially, people were like, I don't do that, I do this. And I'm like, no. If you're still starting in the game, the moment you unlock the town, just go crazy. And then what I discovered it on this part, so I just kept expanding everywhere and I wasted a lot of like expansion tools. But when you're still starting this part, unlock it. So unlock enough space for the buildings that you have and then unlock this spot right here. So once you unlock this part will unlock and then you can upgrade it and then you will have access to the animals. So I see a lot of people, they just kept expanding this part first. And I also discovered it accidentally when I had a baby farm. I was like, I'm gonna expand this part. And then I expanded this part and then this part unlocked. And I was like, aha. So upgrade as much as you can for the train station. And then upgrade as much as you can the town hall so that you will have a maximum of 42 people. 42 town guests. And you can just grind the upgrade stuff that you need for like upgrading more stuff. So I need to get. I can actually hear my cat, and my cat is like, I'm hungry. I will be feeding her in a few minutes. So I just want to check how long I've been yapping. So I now have 2 sugar things. So one, I always put just the short ones here, right? But if you're leaving your game and you have enough of these sugar canes, then you should just put in for this, right? The syrup, because that takes an hour and 16 minutes. And so if you have like 6 of those, right? Oh, double. You'll have a lot when you're done. So it's gonna wait for the sugar cane to pop up. And then I will go to my other farms because I have to do these tasks. Let's go, sugarcane. Since I am going, I'm gonna park. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a minute. So yeah, check your valley, check your neighborhood, line up the things that you need to make. So I need 3. And then I need this one, onion soup. I don't have enough. That's too bad. And then I still need 3 of these. Oh, there it is. Just some things you need to like put stuff in. Whatever you have, just make them. Try not to leave any slots when you're about to leave. Feed your animals as much as you can. I still don't have enough of those, but I'll probably get some from the other place. There you go. Oh yeah, design. I always just I don't play with my design. I'm not like organized with it. I just do it. It's fun. I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna speed run what I do. So I have quite a few accounts. So this one already reached the max. So let's see. Any popcorn. So if you have baby farms, you can actually do. So for my main farm, I always grow and make a lot of things because I do doll it out to my baby farms. But my neighborhood is full of my farms, except for my main account. My main account, I always join a different neighborhood, but I opened up my baby farm neighborhood so that my baby farms can actually just be in the same place, right? So it's easy for me to move stuff around. There's too many cakes, bro. I'm kind of fed up with cakes right now. Takes forever to get them. I don't recommend using your diamonds for anything like this, like speeding things up. It's not a good idea. But yeah. Check your neighborhood. Contribute, contribute, contribute. So instead of the corners being decorations, I just put in these plants since they're more useful. They're still cute and decorative, but they're a lot less annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, get your stuff. Hello. So, make grass very much. It's gonna take a while. So I got 4 that I'm making, and there's still more to go. I don't know, the level of this thing kinda went up crazily, so it's hard for me to like finish a lot of tasks. So doing the neighborhood nurture with the country fair is actually driving me crazy because they're both requiring so many things. So, and I wanna, because this is my neighborhood. I put it with this one. So I recently welcomed rookies. So instead of just being me, this is 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 me, and this is me. So good. There's like a couple of people who are not me. I'm not sure if they know that they're in a farming neighborhood, but what I do is I actively help the two people whenever they make requests. Because, that's the reason why you joined a neighborhood in the first place, right? So if they have requests like that, then if I have requests for myself, is I don't really prioritize it, right? This is me and this is the new kid, right? So I have an active request for strawberries, but I have strawberries again, so that's fine. So don't touch your goal. If you don't need to buy anything like decorations or whatever, because decorations are gonna come. Events, just participate in the events, you'll get decorations. So for me, my decorations in the beginning, because I am a poor bee, is I just decorate it with these. These are these plants, right? The nectar bushes. I just put them as borders, and then now that I have um, more money, I guess, for my main account, I just farm these things for. So what do I do with my um baby farm? So I put it like this. So how do I expand without spending a lot of money? This is it. This is the way. So the reason why I made a neighborhood specifically just for my things is for this one. So if the new people that are joining me don't know the one gold coin rule, I'm gonna kick them out, right? Because you should know, you don't touch. That's the unwritten rule, the unspoken rule, not unwritten rule. The unspoken rule in Hayday is you don't touch that stuff because people will be trading that stuff. Okay, so if you're the kind of person who touches the $1 things or the least amount items, like it only costs 10, you're a bad person. Okay, so don't do that. So now you target the things that you need so that it increases, and you make sure that you check how much expansion or upgrade items you can purchase left. So I already purchased 35 and the maximum is 80. So they put this in place because so many people are just buying them all, like selling them, farming things. So I think I came into the game, there was already that restriction, so I don't really. So remember, if you have empty space, that's where the pop-up um, thing will come. So for the, I have way too many marker stakes, 9 need money, right? So I got all of that for free because of the game and because of I just get them from my smaller farms. So I have 18 extra, and so I would put in, I would just sell it so I have more coins. Okay, so that's what I do. So let me go back. Yeah, I didn't do it all in one go because it's just weird. Let me grow some things. While I'm still in that game, checking out things, I will send some stuff to myself. So check the valley, do the valley task. So I kind of went a little bit crazy with creating a baby farm because I made too many of them. I for specifically focus on this number first because I always aim. You can be a diamonds person, aim for the diamonds. I always aim for if if the decoration is kind of cute, then I would go for it. So I have enough for this or this, right? And so you can actually buy something, but usually I just wait until the last minute and then I buy usually this. I usually buy this, okay? But I'm not gonna buy that right now. There's still a couple of days left, 2 days and 14 hours left. So let me get this elephant. I don't move away from this part, the animal sanctuary, whenever I need to earn more of these. So that I can earn them first. So I have enough animals. So you can go here already. And then you wait for like 30 minutes and then I get out. So I always remove the things that are not being taken up. So because it's a chill, it's easier to do the helping part, these helping tasks better than the other tasks. So I usually just remove this. So nowadays you can check your progress. So far the people who joined, one person is not part of the derby, but RC Veggies. I know this account doesn't participate a lot. It's even in the nurture event. So it's usually people who are just casual players who join smaller neighborhoods, and I don't really mind. As long as I don't have like a stagnant number of people. Some people enter and they see like, oh, it's a small group, and they think, oh, it's a rookie level. The reason why the level of this neighborhood is so low is because I am just the one playing on it, right? So I just set these things up and then I try to complete the easiest ones if there are any, and then I don't play it as actively as I should. That's why the level is not so high. I'm not using it for the enjoyment of it. I get bored easily when my main account is already done with the tasks. So pumpkin pie. So if you watch it, you'll be able to see an ad. So let's close that one first. So the reason why you don't see me watching the ads for it, for the other things, is because I already watched them before the, the TikTok live. So I prefer not to deal with that. So now if you can see almost everything except this one has that. So this one is for people who are from the same neighborhood, and then I just remove the ones that I don't have time to do. That way, those slots can just add more stuff later. Okay. So if you have the feed your animals. So this is a backup. This is our baby. This is my first baby account, so it's already level 60. If you noticed, I had it for a long time. That's why it's so high level. And I kind of went a little bit crazy when I just had two accounts. I had my main account, which is now 84, and then I got this one. So this was the main baby account, baby farm. I was just playing around with it. And so I ended up going a little bit crazy. So I always expand. I check if I can expand the tackle box. If I can, I expand it. So for this one, this is a baby farm. So I only unlocked 4 spots, right? But I still upgraded as much as I can the lobster and the duck spot. So for example, I want to just make lobsters. I have 4, and then I put in the spots, right? And then I want to make feathers. So I put in 4 of these, the duck traps, or 4 of the lobster traps, or 4 of the fishing nets. So usually, if there is no valley activity for that month or for that period of time, I would just drop fishing nets in here and then just leave it. Because that way I am still getting fish when I come back, but um, I always make sure these slots are filled, and if I can fill these up, because if my main account needs lures, I can just farm it from the baby accounts. So make sure to... I kind of move a lot of my axes into the main account, so this one usually does not have enough space. So this corner, I always keep it empty. I always keep it with the live um, nectar bushes so that I don't get confused and forget to put in active nectar bushes. So farms have to actively look different because I would get confused. Like if some people would be like OCD and like make all their farms look the same, I can't do that because my brain is like, which farm is this? Oh no, did I already check this farm? So sometimes the middle range farms that I have, I'm not able to open them because I accidentally, on purpose, made way too many baby farms. So um I saw a YouTube video. They said like the maximum you should make if you're like if you have a 9 to 5 is just 3 baby accounts or 3 accounts altogether, which I did not listen to. You know, you live and you learn. So sometimes my middle accounts. So I got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So and as you can see, the lowest level is already level 28. So I'm a bit crazy. So usually if I have one game that I'm playing, I usually quit it after like a month. So far, this is proof that Hayday is really an interesting game, despite being very laid back. Because um, someone like me who loses their attention span. So if you notice, I haven't expanded this far. I only expand the space enough for me to put things because this is not my main account. So, and the goal is to always be smelting. Because when you have a lot of these, there's a goal that you have to reach in mining and smelting. So since I haven't gotten that reward yet, and I need to upgrade the personal trains, I always try to make as much um, as much of these raw materials as I can. And whenever you have enough diamonds, expand. So if you notice, this is just it's way different from the capacity of my main account because that's by design. I only expanded enough for me to reach a comfortable level, and then once you are around 500, as your account grows, it will require more um, upgrade materials. But I usually put all those upgrade materials in my main account, right? I can send it back to this account when I need it, but usually I send it to the main account, right? So let's see what I can send back. So I got 3 more of these. So if I want this account to make a little bit of money, or if someone is lurking around my account, you can just, if it's only gonna cost like 1,000 plus, it's okay for you to put it in full. So in case of someone accidentally purchases your item, it then you get that gold. That's why this account reached up to 700,000 because I keep making jewelry and then I just keep selling that. And then this one, I still go back to the main account and then I buy. So we don't have a lot of coins for this one. So the problem is I made way too many friends, and so I was a bit aggressive in like adding friends on this account, so I ended up with way too many people. So because my assistant accounts are not in the same neighborhood as my main account, I have to like go all the way to the other side of it. So because the levels are not very high. So yeah, I'm kind of broke on my main account. So how do I get more money on the main account when I'm broke? You sell shit. So the main things, I don't sell items that are cheap. Um because or the materials that I need for some things. Usually what I sell is jewelry. And I don't sell them as a group. I usually sell them in twos and singles. Why? Because people are more likely to purchase singles than tens. So anything that can reach up to 1,000, if there's two of them, you can sell them in that way so that it will be more comfortable for someone when they see it. They're like, am I gonna commit to so many already? Right? So for me, this is what works. So I don't know about other people. So because there's a county fair, some people they need one or two of some things, right? And so I always make quite a bit of everything so that I can sell it. So some things that you know are cheap, you can sell more than two of them at the same time. Like this one. So it has to be like 500 at least. So you have to identify which are the items that reach a certain amount, 500 or higher, and then sell it by that much. So it's just one or two things less than 1,000 or at least 500. And then I create an advertisement for the thing that's in the last part so that when someone opens it, they'll see this one, right? They'll also see, oh, there's a lot more. Because sometimes if you do the advertisement for the item that's in the front, people don't go to that part. See? So this account saw a lot already. Yeah, there you go. So sometimes it sells out very quickly, sometimes it doesn't sell out very quickly. So that's how I make money using my. So it's gonna take, if I wanna give something to my neighborhood and I know that we are like making a lot of stuff, I usually put produce. But if I just wanna kickstart a fund on my account because I'm out of money, right? I usually sell expansion items, but sometimes I don't recommend this all the time, but I do this occasionally because why? Because I have five other farms to get items from, right? And I'm not in a big hurry to expand, and I'm not in a big hurry to. You get a lot of good followers or mutuals when you do this because they will see, oh, this person sells upgrade and expansion products, right? So it will be a good thing for me to be friends with this account. So that's how I ended up with quite a few people. Apart from the fact that I actually went a little bit crazy with adding people. So always in this is just me, okay? This is what I've learned from playing for a little bit is that anything that you sell should be less than 1,000, and then you just wait for them to like buy them for from you. So and then you can expand. So a lot of people are like, don't sell your upgrade items, and I'm like, if you wanna stay broke, sure. Expanding is very interesting, and I can do that comfortably because I have those extra accounts. But um, because some people don't have that or don't have the bandwidth to have that many accounts to take care of, because it does take a few weeks to just grow that account to a level that can actually give you substantial items, right? Mm, but it's fun. I like it. So there's a lot of things that you need when you're growing your farm. So expand first, and then when you have the energy or the time, cultivate an assisting farm, and always leave a bait. So this one, bait. So You can wait for the 1 minute to be up and then, or you can go to your neighborhood and just say full shop. That way they know that there's stuff in your shop and they can check it out. So yeah. So if you have an active neighborhood, then they'll get your stuff very quickly. If you have a different sleeping schedule as the people in your neighborhood, you're most likely not gonna see um, them getting your stuff. So it's better to create an advertisement so that you can get your items snatched up fairly quickly. So for this main account, I don't have a lot of achievements left. So I already did most of it. But I don't actually focus on these achievements. They just happen. So if you notice, I am not a turbo trucker um, level 3 just yet. It just happened accidentally, and I'm like, ooh, I got it. So because I'm a person who likes to chase dopamine, but I also see Helter Smelter, you need to reach like a certain level. It has some rewards and whatever, but I just like to check off things on a list. But this took a long time. Like I've been playing, I think I played for a year already. I'm not sure when I started this account, but yeah. So I like to expand my town as much as I can. So it takes a while. So there's only a few stuff left, and I'm always. This one was the one that was hardest because um, the reason why I wanted to join a neighborhood was because I wanted to get the Derby champ. Because you need to be a part of a championship, a champion league um, neighborhood. So I think later I will ask my neighborhood person if I can add another account to. Um, but I need to level up my baby accounts first before I can add them to this um, group, to this neighborhood, because this neighborhood is a very the neighborhood that I am in now. They are very strict. You need to max out or do all the. So there's for this derby you can make 9 tasks, and you should at least reach 2,000 points. So this is me. Because one of my tasks expired accidentally, right? I am only number 2. So it should be like 9 out of 9 tasks. But because one got. Because I was working. So that was my excuse. So um, for our neighborhood, there's like an announcement that make sure that you. Um, yeah, so we need to help in the derby. So you should read the information about the neighborhood first. So, expectation to join our neighborhood are the following: play daily, participate and complete all derby tasks, 320 and up is a must, and be helpful to others, right? So, um, you will see also the neighborhood tags active, derby focus, derby 320 only, helpers, and competitive. So it means they're competitive, they want to stay in the championship league, and although it's very difficult to get a trophy in the championship league, right? It's really crazy difficult. Like there's so many much bigger neighborhoods that have like high level people. So But if it says derby focus, do not join a derby focus neighborhood if you don't play daily or if you don't focus on the derby. Okay? So let me show you. Oh, people. Hi, Sarah. I don't know if Sarah saw me on the live, but thank you for being my new friend. Yeah, so I routinely ask people to be friends. So this is the in-game friends. I have 455, so I only have like 45 left. I don't remove people, even if they're not active, but the social media friends are the ones from, so the ones from that have a link. So the reason why I have so many of those is because if you have so many of those, you can get a lot of space in your roadside shop, right? So it says here I need 53 new friends to unlock. So, and then you can also use coins to expand, but this is already plenty for me. So, maybe in the future I will be removing some friends that are not actually playing actively or I don't get stuff from them, but I don't really have the energy. I'm not that anal to like care about that. So yeah. Anyway, let me show you the other farms that I have before I go. The main goal I have really the is the derby for the main account and then for because there are now people in the other neighborhood, right? So this is my neighborhood. So it says rookies welcome, international, fun, active, casual derby, and then town players. So there's only a few people. If you join a little bit late, if you notice most of my account it says leader, co-leader, and then elder, elder, elder. So the reason why these accounts are elders is so that they can remove tasks from here. You can delete tasks there. So yeah. But because I'm not always focusing on it, it's difficult to. So I always go check the stats here because there's like a daily thing over here, right? I do this one first. I check the valley. I check the neighborhood nurture because there's that one right now. I check this one if anybody needs anything. And then I check if there's any items on my town that I can actually um, send out. There's always that thing in the water. So I don't. This is something that I learned from a YouTuber who was playing Hayday and putting up clips. Is that you prep your town, so you just let go of the ones that are already done for just one spot, right? And then when it's all of them are gray, like this one, all of them are ready, right? I only release those if there is a derby task that I'm completing that requires me to finish um, like X number of derby tasks. Usually there's like 18, 23, 22, 20. So I just keep them there. But after the derby is done, I don't keep, or if there is like event where the town um the names are like this, they are pink, right? That's an event town visitor. So usually I just release everything and then try to catch those um, special event town visitors because they give more stuff or more coins and more points or whatever. So you have to check that as well. So, and then always make sure to use this ask for help part as much as you can because that will help people from your neighborhood who need to do tasks for the derby, the help task. They'll be able to help you, and then you are helping them complete the derby help task, right? So, um, that's what I do. I'm a towner. I love to play the town. So even in my for the waiting part, I always put it in by building type because I can easily go to because if you go and click on the front of the store or the thing here, it will just you will accidentally release one person, right? So I didn't know that and I was having such a hard time with it. And then I accidentally watched a YouTube video on how to prep the town and I'm like, oh, I was doing that wrong this whole time. So spot and diner. Because I keep forgetting, did I already check this one? Did I already check that one? I don't know. So see if you notice here, I just cleared this spot. This one is still not cleared. And then this part already open. So you don't have to open all of it to unlock this part, which is what I first thought. Dumb, I know. So yeah, I just unlocked this one and then this whole thing just opened up. It was fun. So now I'm able to get um oh I have an elephant. I have two animals. Just recently I got that elephant, so I keep forgetting it exists. So for this one, I keep upgrading it until it gets to the 10 out of 10. This one I will focus on next time, right? And then keep trying to check, oh, can you upgrade to a certain level? My town is already level 11, so no, town hall is level 10, and then this one is level 10 as well. So I'm trying to reach level 11. So I think the max is level 12. So it's fun. I like the town. So do I also participate in the design? Yes. So once the design period is done, um, I just submit it maybe like a day before the deadline because you can actually edit. They put in the edit for the town. It costs you a few diamonds, but if you end up editing, then it you spend a little bit of coins. But if you don't, then you're done. And then when I open all of my baby farms, I always check the honey first because it's like super necessary. So if you notice this part, I don't know if anybody does this, but for me, my brain just needs me to do this. So I put in 9 plots next to the loom and the sewing machine. So this way, I know if I need something, it's just right there, and I can make stuff almost immediately. And then the jeweler is next to the smelter. What else do I put right next to each other? I think just those two. The sewing machine and the loom next to each other, and then the smelters next to my cat is like sounding like I haven't fed her all day, but I have. So I move these things that I have to cut later and I put in fresh ones. There you go. Okay. Are these done? Nope. I do not have energy. I need the so if you have a main farm and a baby farm, you can actually just keep getting items from each side as needed. So if you run out of something, it's okay, because you can still get it from another place. I have way too many of that stuff. So let's go to the next. Wait, let me check first. So my main account is already done. This one is already done as well. So the county fair is my favorite task. So even though I have a lot of smaller accounts, I always do the county fair in all of them. Why? I am a weirdo. But also, county fairs are my favorite. That's the only reason. My barn is always full in the smaller spaces, in the smaller farms, because as you know, I am just playing to create things on that thing, on these. So if I need feed, because I have more spots now for my feed, but before I didn't. So I would make the feed in my smaller accounts. Always have cotton. So for my bigger accounts, I have more space for cotton, but gather your milk and feed your cows. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah. You're constantly gonna be bombarded, but I'm full, man. But I don't really expand it all that much. Because I just need this as auxiliary farms. So if you're the kind of person who likes to like hit a lot of achievements, you need a lot of dopamine goals, baby farms are for you. But if you get panicked when there's like not enough stuff in your things, I don't recommend having more than two farms. It'll drive you nuts. So neighborhood. I am just getting so many items. Bro, I think I activated some stuff. Oh yes. Oh my. Constantly selling things. Yeah, I should go check my cat. Because she's sorrowfully crying for food. Even though I have fed her. So sometimes I'm suspicious of my cat. If she really does need me. So some people focus on this one, but I don't. There's a lot of like daily quest gifts, but I'm okay. I just need to. So, what are the tasks that I need to do? Feed chickens, produce lure. Produce lure I can do. So, duck salon, clear, lobster. Nope. I made some lobsters. Yeah, sometimes when there is no fishing tasks, you could just, yeah, you gotta fish a little. Fish a little. Fish a little bit, a little bit. It's boring to people. Like I showed this to my brother, and he's like, "What the heck is that?" And I'm like, "It's a farming game. Me like it." Cause I think what did I play before? I was trying to look for there's this Nintendo game that was all about farming, so I got a little bit hooked on that game, and I had like the work through playthrough stuff already, and like you inherited a farm, so from someone, and then you have to get along with the townsfolk, and there's like events and stuff. It was a lot of stuff. So, key. So more lures. If you have too many stuff, that's gonna happen. Doop, 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 doop. Goofy, goofy. So in the spots where there is like a singular spot, I put the blueberry or the coffee. There's not enough coffee. Coffee, where are the coffee? Yeah, I think I'm out of the coffee things. Darn it. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So, I'll do that later. Or, since I'm on my previous account, go to your other account. Because I'm impatient. I do not like to wait. So I just get stuff. Oh no, not that one. So you can max it out. Because this accounts are still mine. So I don't really mind switching it up. So the reason why I put them all in the same neighborhood is because of this. So it's easier for me to get the stuff. So now I have enough stuff. So now you know why County Fair is my favorite. That's my secret. There's way too many things. Don't also, because when I do the lucky bonus, I always lose. If I get it all right, I just don't go to the next round. Other people will be like, let's go to the next round, let's go. And I'm like, nope, ain't gonna do that. Absolutely not. There is way too many things on this thing. So let's do this again. These are assistant accounts, assistant farms, so or baby farms as they call it. So I can do this, but don't recommend you to do this if you're actually selling your upgrade items on your main account, because you're not gonna earn anything. Those things are like hard won, and you need them. So this is dark. So you're praying nobody accidentally stumbles in your account, because or somebody in your neighborhood doesn't get the item before you do. So when I was just by myself in that neighborhood, I don't have that like major issue, but now I do have a couple of people, but since they're not ultra active, then it's see if the pasta carbonara is. There you go. I forgot. Let's just let bro go. Just go, go. Don't want to deal with you, man. Mm-hmm. It's not totally aesthetic when you do this kind of um, fruit bush deco style, but I like it. It starts out flat and then it gets puffy like that. The grapes are taking long ass time. Oh, broccoli's gonna be done soon. So as soon as the pasta is done, make some more. I don't know if people like farming games for the chill vibes. There was like a documentary that they filmed. Like there was a couple, they played the game for a very long time. It's been like a few years. That was interesting. I don't play other kinds of games because I'm too um I'm hyper competitive. And if I play a competitive game, it will most likely give me more stress than actually help me out. So yeah, trying to focus on tasks that have a blue, but I can't find anything that has the blue thingy. Bro, why are the rewards so low? My cat is singing. So it's fun to be in a neighborhood of friendly people because you get to play well with others. Mm-hmm. You don't have any tomatoes. And it's not a perfect game, but it's fun for me. I need to unlock this one. You can unlock it with diamonds, but I'd rather use it for something else. We got a spa, 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 spa. Since the derby's almost done, I should just release these guys. So I can make some space for individual spa people. Because if they're out, I don't need to care for them or let them stick around. Because my focus is this one, right? So I have 3 spots for my spa. But I need more, right? Because I have to make 13. So in that situation, I released just everybody. As you can see, there were a lot of people in the beach cafe that was kind of stuck there. But yeah, I'm not gonna focus on that one. So now I have 28 out of 42. So now I have some space. So this one goes up to like 10 people. Sorry. Why am I burping while talking? So you just select the spa ones. And yeah, you'll have. The reason why I put all of my baby accounts in the same neighborhood is because I realized we can't you can only get the people from the the towns of the people in your neighborhood. I was like, for real? So I made the neighborhood and just pretty much dealt with having like 1 or 2 that I can get from other people's my other accounts towns. So the reason why I opened up for rookies is so that um, I'll have more people who I can get um, into their town to get customers for my town, right? So that's the reason. That's the only reason, actually. So now you got 10. You go back. And then it'll go back to your town. And now the personal train is coming. So these are all the ones that left my farm. And they're finished, right? So don't really know how that works. So So for my idle, I put them by number of towns left. Sometimes I use them by towny type, but usually I just use it. It's easier to just use the number of um, so once it's full it will be gray like that. Mm, that beach camp is still full. There's a time like there's so many of the same um, part of town that I needed to get rid of, and it was stressing me out. So that's why, if at all if it's not necessary to keep the townies in my town, I just let them go. Like, ha. Now let's check them out this way so I don't accidentally open anything. It just became a habit afterwards. Since I make a lot of stuff before the derby starts, there are quite a few things that I have left that I can use. And then since I ran out of the ask for help ones, I'll have them again next time. I haven't fed them because I haven't been able to do any wheating. So this one is taking 33 minutes, 53 minutes. So anyway, so I want to show, I'll probably do more lives moving forward, but I gotta go to sleep now because I have to wake up in like 3 hours to do other stuff. So I should go. Bye.